Truoc, Tu Bai Geo Min Se Chi Viet Truyen, Kong Jai Tik. Hashtag The Woman in Black of Ravens Hollow. Hashtag an original horror story. There are places in England where silence feels older than time itself. Places hidden beneath endless grey skies, where the wind carries whispers no living soul should ever hear. Ravens Hollow was one of those places. The village no longer appeared on modern maps. The last family had left decades ago. Nature had slowly reclaimed its cottages, swallowing stone walls beneath ivy and moss until only broken chimneys remained to prove that people had once laughed there. Yet every October, when cold rain drifted across North Yorkshire, truck drivers, shepherds, and late-night travelers spoke of seeing a woman dressed entirely in black standing beside the forgotten road. She never waved. She never cried. She simply waited. And those who stopped their cars were never quite the same again. Daniel Carter had spent his entire career chasing forgotten places. 34 years old, a documentary photographer from London, he believed that every ghost story hid an ordinary explanation beneath years of superstition. Ruined castles, abandoned hospitals, Victorian cemeteries. He had photographed them all. His latest assignment came from an old history magazine looking for photographs of medieval churches scattered throughout northern England. One location caught his attention immediately. St. Edmund's Chapel. Built sometime during the 13th century. Abandoned since 1891. No official road led there anymore. Perfect. Daniel loved places the rest of the world had forgotten. Rain hammered against the windshield as his old Land Rover climbed narrow country roads beneath a sky as dark as charcoal. The radio crackled before dissolving into static. His GPS froze. Then the screen went black. He sighed. No signal. Nothing unusual in rural England. He unfolded an old paper map and continued driving. Hours passed. The rain became heavier. Fog drifted over the road like pale ghosts crawling across the earth. His headlights barely reached 10 meters ahead. Then, he saw an elderly man standing beneath a crooked oak tree. The stranger wore a long brown coat and carried an old lantern instead of a flashlight. Daniel slowed beside him. The old man leaned toward the window. You've taken the wrong road. I'm looking for St. Edmund's Chapel. The old man's face changed. His smile disappeared. You won't find it tonight. I've come a long way. Turn back. Daniel laughed politely. I'll be fine. The old man's pale blue eyes never left his. No one is fine after midnight in Ravens Hollow. Daniel frowned. I've never heard of Ravens Hollow. You have now. Without another word, the old man stepped backward into the fog. Daniel blinked. The road was empty. No footprints. No lantern. Nothing. Only rain. A chill crept beneath his jacket. He looked in the rearview mirror. Empty road. The old man had vanished. Half an hour later, another wooden sign emerged from the mist. Its paint had almost completely peeled away. Only 3 faded words remained. Welcome to Ravens Hollow. The road narrowed between ancient oak trees whose branches twisted together overhead, blocking what little moonlight remained. Everything changed. The rain stopped. Not gradually. Instantly. As though someone had closed a door on the storm. Daniel frowned. His windshield remained soaked, but no fresh drops landed. The air became unnaturally still. No insects. No birds. No rustling leaves. Only the steady rumble of his engine. He lowered the driver's window. Silence. Absolute silence. It pressed against his ears until they began ringing. He quickly rolled the window back up. Another mile passed. Then the engine coughed. Once. Twice. The dashboard lights flickered. The Land Rover slowed before rolling to a complete stop. Daniel turned the key. Nothing. Again. Nothing. The battery was dead. He checked his phone. No signal. No emergency service. No GPS. Only darkness beyond the windshield. He grabbed his flashlight and stepped outside. Cold air struck his face like ice water. His breath became visible immediately. That wasn't possible. It had been nearly 12 degrees an hour ago. Now it felt below freezing. He opened the hood. Everything looked normal. Battery connected. Fuel line intact. No leaks. No smoke. Yet the engine refused to start. Then, crunch. Daniel froze. Something had stepped on wet gravel. Crunch. Another step. Slow. Deliberate. Behind him. He turned. Nothing. Only fog drifting between black trees. Crunch. This time closer. His flashlight swept across the road. Empty. His pulse quickened. Hello? No answer. Crunch. 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 The footsteps continued. Always moving. Never appearing. Daniel swallowed. I'm armed. It was a lie. The footsteps stopped. Silence returned. He waited nearly a minute before slowly lowering the flashlight. The instant its beam left the road, a woman stood less than 20 feet away. Daniel gasped. She had not walked there. She had simply appeared. She wore an elegant black morning dress from another century. Long sleeves. Black gloves. A veil covered her entire face. Her hands rested calmly before her. She never moved. Never breathed. Never blinked. Daniel forced himself to speak. Are you hurt? No answer. Do you live nearby? Nothing. Only trees. When he looked back, she was gone. Not running. Not hiding. Gone. Every hair on his neck stood upright. Something cold touched his shoulder. He spun around. A dead raven hung upside down from an oak branch directly above him. Fresh blood dripped from its beak. One drop landed on his jacket. Another on the road. Then every raven in the forest screamed at once. Hundreds of them. Their cries exploded through the darkness like a storm. Daniel stumbled backward. His flashlight slipped from his hand. The beam rolled across the gravel and stopped. Its light now illuminated something hidden beside the road. A weathered gravestone. Then another. And another. Rows upon rows stretching into the fog. An entire cemetery. One he could have sworn had not been there moments before. In the center stood a crumbling stone church. Its bell tower leaned dangerously to one side. Above the entrance hung a rusted iron cross. The wooden doors slowly creaked open by themselves. From somewhere deep inside the church, a single church bell rang. Once, then again, and through the open doorway, Daniel saw the woman in black waiting for him. She was no longer alone. Dozens of shadowy figures stood silently behind her, each dressed in black, each with their faces hidden beneath long veils. Every one of them slowly turned their heads toward him at exactly the same moment. And then they all smiled. Even though none of them had faces,